Hey, it's Maddie. I just deleted my creative world that had the escalator, the elevator, everything I've done on the shelves, the flying machines, all of it. And I don't know how to get it back. I tried a couple fixes, it didn't work. I don't really know computers well enough. I freaked out for a little bit, but then I just realized, you know what? I built all of that stuff in 12 days. That world was 12 days old. I can rebuild it all, and now that I know, I've learned so much more about redstone the past couple weeks. I can make that stuff better, bigger. So I'm not gonna let this get to me. It's rough, yeah, but I can't let it get to me. So I had an idea. Well, this is how it happened. I had a bunch of copies of it testing the flying machines, and instead of rebuilding it every time, I just made a bunch of copies. Try something new, I would delete that one. But I let a few build up, and I was clearing this out to make this video, and I was deleting them all real fast, and I wasn't paying attention, and I just deleted it. That's what happens, I guess. That's a lesson for us all. Be careful when you're doing this stuff. So I've been spending some time thinking about how to make a unique, fun Let's Play experience that's as different as some of the stuff you've seen on my channel so far. And I think I came up with a pretty fun way to do this. I'm not going to start a new world. I can't. I'm just too invested in the worlds I have. And also because this is early game Minecraft for me. I find the nearest village. I take it over. I make it safe. I grind. My main goal is not to try to come up with some crazy farm or build on day one. No, I take it slow. I usually listen to music and just mine and grind it all out. I want to get geared up. I do all my villager trades. Do the cow thing, some crops, pumpkins. There was a little house here that I had all my librarians trapped in, but I try to free my villagers as soon as possible all the time. So right when I moved back to Spawn Town, I brought them with me and tore down the shack they were in. This was like these houses were so close together that I was able to just connect them really easily and make a villager breeder here that was super simple. And then when I was ready to let them go, all I had to do was open up the doors, but yeah, this is what early game is to me. It's gearing up, it's getting ready to go do some cool stuff, but it's mostly just the mundane, boring. There's torches everywhere. I don't make it pretty. I go tackle the nether and get that stuff. This is... If you play Bedrock, build one of these and thank me later. It's a giant portal ticking gold farm. The Trident Killer, and everyone probably knows how these work. It's the best way to boost yourself early in the game. Get a bunch of resources. You get all the gold, all the rotten flesh for emeralds, all the experience, everything you need right there. I built a little rocket crafter. Little quick exit when I'm heading back to... Oh wait, you know what? Let's not forget about this. I don't ever want to hear anybody say, "Oh, you did some off-camera mining, huh?" When I come back with a bunch of diamonds. Because I actually do have a huge mine. I like to make them big and easy to walk into. I put stairs all the way down. I don't think I have mine carts. I should have checked. I probably didn't need to be walking this whole way. But yeah, I like a nice big open tunnel, and then I do big branches. I know you don't have to do it like this, but I do, and it works. You get a lot of deep slate from it. But this is all the regular deep slate because I was using my silk pick and wasn't realizing it. And that happens a lot, so over the months that I played on this world, it led to a lot in this chest right here. This leads like down to an ancient city. I wanted a quick... Ooh, there's a minecart we can take back up. Look at that. Hey. Ask Maddie was thinking about me. Alright, let's get some speed here, and then I can eat. And I'll tell you more about this world. Because this world means a lot to me. This is the world where I... Oh, hey, buddy. Where I feel like I really grew as a builder. Redstone And it gave me the confidence to like take on this next project, the Harry Potter world that I'm working on, because I knew it would be a massive undertaking, what I had planned for it. I didn't want to just build the castle, because honestly, I've done that already. Yeah, I'm crazy. A couple years ago, I built Hogwarts Castle on a Java world. If I can figure out how to record in Java, I'm going to show you that. I followed Planet Dragonod's series. He has a whole series on Hogwarts. Covers everything. Really good guide. And it turned out looking really good. I like it. But I've been thinking about it, and I don't like the color of it. It's too light. Because he has us use cut sandstone. And it does look good. Like, you'll see it. But I think with my skills now at gradients and texturing, I could do a grayscale castle Hogwarts that would look amazing. So I want to do that. So I wanted to start fresh, and you know what? I'll get more into that in episode 2, because right now we're on Rock Lake, and this is where it kind of all started for me, where I really fell in love with this game and got super addicted. Like, I've been playing it for about 4.5 years, close to 5, but not like I have the past 6 months since I started this world. Anyway, this is Spawn. This was inspired by Doc M77. He had a really cool like solar punk vibe, season 9 Hermitcraft. And when you spawn in, you're facing this way, and this wasn't what it looked like at all. Actually, let's go. I want you to see this. I want to show you the seed in case you want to play on this world, because this valley surrounded by the mountains with a lake in there is amazingly beautiful. Oh man, like, I have nervousness now about pushing buttons. Like, I'm gonna accidentally delete this world. Alright, so that's the seed, if you want to screenshot that. And we're gonna go just real quick. Make a creative copy. I want to show you something, because this is where I met the Happy Ghast, and where I realized that water made them freeze in a platform, and it was in the funniest way, and I'm going to show you guys right now. Let's let this load up. Alright, so imagine spawning into this. Like, I've never had a world like this, a spawn. That alone blew my mind. Like, this is a really cool world, and then when you see that lake surrounded by the mountains, so you spawn and it's this. Like, I covered it all up since, because it didn't look as good once I started building. But look at this. So right when I moved back from my starter village, when I first started like clearing trees here and setting up building sites, I was flying around in here on the Happy Ghast. And I think it was right around here. Yep, it was this water stream. Was it this one? No. It was down here. Okay, yep, here we go. So I jumped off of him, like right here, flew down here to get something, that coal right there. Turned around and look, and he was stuck in the water stream, just smiling, stuck right here, frozen and still. And I didn't really think anything of it. You know, I noticed it, but I didn't think anything of it. I jumped on him, flew away, and then I started thinking about all these different parking space videos that I saw popping up, and they were all complicated. They had you using like pistons and trapdoors and all types of crazy stuff, and it just made me think there's got to be a better way than that. I don't want to build some big thing like that. And it made me remember the water, and that's what made me come up with this. Doesn't work with all the allays, but, and I'll get to them in a second, because I'm sure you want an explanation. I figured out, you know, you have to make sure that the platform he's resting on is flat. Like, if I had another block right there, he would start taking damage and die, sadly. But if there's a water stream, you can just fly your buddy right into it. He's not. Is he stuck? Yeah. And he'll just sit there, waiting. But ever since I bred all these allays, they bump into him constantly. And that's the point. That's why they're here, actually. I was working on this guy building, and I noticed I just kept getting pushed around by these allays constantly. Here, you know what? Let's turn off their parking brake real quick. They start following me. You'll see what I'm talking about. They bump into you, and it makes you go forward a little bit faster. So I was flying around with 5 of them. Because something really fun you can do with the Ghast and allays, give each of them a mob drop item, like rotten flesh, bones, string, gunpowder, and then go fly around at night with your bow and just go have target practice. Just get to the height where you see stuff spawning. If you can't hit them from there, get a little closer and just have some target practice, and these guys will pick up all your stuff for you and bring it right to you. It's fun. Try to do that some night. You know, maybe do it 2 nights in a row. See if you can improve your score or something. Make a game of it. But I noticed, you know, when you're moving straight forward for a while, they start bumping into you like crazy, and it makes you go faster. And it might not be a super noticeable difference, but it is noticeable to me at least. So I thought it would be worth taking, man, it took maybe an hour to breed all these guys because of the cooldown. And if you've never tried to breed a whole bunch of allays before, please do it just for the experience of being surrounded by a swarm of these things, making their cute little noises, bumping into you, bumping into your gas. Like, it is fun for sure. This is from, did I say this? It's Azuma's Season 9 Allay Sanctuary. I got the Hermitcraft World download. I went and looked at it, took a couple screenshots. Pretty simple build, but it looks awesome, especially from down there. And yes, I know it looks like he's peeing into the lake, but I didn't realize that until afterwards, and I kind of realized that it was hilarious, so I'm going to leave it like that. Sorry. Okay, what else do we have? Hot air balloon. I don't remember the creator, but you can, if you search Minecraft hot air balloons, you can find a lot of cool designs. I picked one that I liked. And I found a creaking farm design online that was small enough to fit inside of it. I just posted a short on this, so if you saw that, you're going to have to see it again, but I'm going to show you a trick I figured out that wasn't in the short. This farm is pretty inefficient because it's so small, but if you're here hanging out, if you sit down here, you can just go like this and like triple the yield of the farm. So now that I know redstone a little better, I could probably just make a little piston system here that harvests this, but they don't show you this in the guide. So if you do find this little mini resin farm, just remember they don't have you harvest the bottom at all, and you're missing out on so much. It's literally like triple the amount that you could get. There's our buddy now. Yeah. How does he spawn in the thing, you might ask? Well, make sure if you do this, you put leaves on every single spawnable surface inside. And then on the outside, I have white carpet since I'm in like the snowy mountains up here. Figured that looked good. You know, it looked like it snowed on top of the balloon. I don't know, do hot air balloons get snowed on, guys? I don't know, or would it melt because it's hot inside? I don't know. Anyway, it works in my head. But yeah, this is a really cool build. This is like the last thing I did on this world before I started the Harry Potter world. This is like if you just search modern house tutorials, that's how I got a lot more confident, because this was a style I had never tried building in. So I followed a couple of tutorials and it made me comfortable enough to build this. This is like my first house I designed on my own, pretty much, that I'm proud of. You know, I like how you can just fly right in. There's no door or anything. Got everything you need in it, all the little extras and stuff. Pretty darn good view of my favorite build so far on this world. And this is not only does it look awesome, and it's by probably my top 3 favorite creators, B000100. Well, inspired by him. I built it, obviously. It's inspired by him. It's a couple of his builds mixed together, and I just found a picture online. This is the first time that I tried recreating something from just a picture, not a tutorial. And it was a lot of fun. It makes you think, it makes you wonder, because you don't have exactly every single angle. You don't, you know, it wasn't a super clear picture, so you don't know for sure what every block is. You kind of have to make some guesses on your own, and it was awesome. It was a great experience. It gave me a lot of confidence in building. If you've never tried doing that before, try do it. Find a really cool picture you like of something you think you can make, something that would look cool in your world, and see if you can do it. You know, I learned so much building this, just from trying to build something that was in a picture. It was awesome. Awesome experience. This is where I freed all my sheep. In that short where I shout out, "Hey, it's Emmy" and her ethical sheep farm that I have in my Harry Potter world now. And on this one, I have enough wool. I don't, you know, I have a bunch underneath, and then a decent amount of each color up here. But this is one of those things in Minecraft that gets to me still. Like, I leave things unfinished. Like this boardwalk, I just noticed it. I don't like the angles. I don't like the shape. It's got all of this awesome stuff. But, so this is going to be something I need to focus on in a future episode, maybe. Or maybe I'll start streaming, guys. I think that might be a lot of fun. Where else was I going to go here? Okay, so back to spawn. That's where we left off. When you spawn in, you have a choice. You can hop down here. And there's, you know, some supplies down there to get started. And a minecart that goes all the way around. So you can just hop in there, hop in a minecart, take it all the way around, and just, it's a continuous loop. And I think there's a villager or two probably stuck in that loop that walked into the carts. Or if you're feeling adventurous, I forgot to put a boat here. You can go into, you can take the boat, and this is something, I wasn't sure if I was going to show you this or not, because it's nothing. You know, I didn't do anything. All I did was light it up, but I had plans, and that's what matters sometimes, right? I had plans. It was going to be creepy and dark, skeletons hidden in certain spots, and you got to be careful on the boat, or if you fall, you go too far down, and there was going to be a warden down there. Like big plans, and then things happen, you know, you move on. But sometimes just the sitting and thinking, making plans that never happen, that's the best part of this game. To me, at least. Sometimes, there's some days where that's what I spend the most time doing. Sitting in a spot like this. Ever since the Happy Ghast came into my life, this has been my spot. Right in the middle of the lake, looking at everything. Get to see all the different build sites. Plan for the future. Imagine. That's what it's about. Imagine what could go here, what could go there. You know, that's a big part of this game to me. It's a lot of fun. What else do we have? This was my first attempt at a modern house. Freestyle and survival with no practice. I just built something I thought looked cool. I never finished it all the way, but I got happy with it. This is inspired by Corrales Season 9 Bamboo Lounge. I just made a smaller version of that fit here. We're going to be using these guys later. Hey, buddy, you got to grow up and get big. Don't grow up in here, though, guys. Come on out here. Follow me out here, okay? I know, I'm the only adult around. Come on. This might be tricky with them following me. These are my girls, my real-life dogs, Daisy, Katie. They're both sitting on the couch staring at me right now because 10 days ago I started this channel and I started talking to myself all day, and they have no idea what's going on, probably. At least I like to think that they noticed the difference. I was a dog trainer for years. These guys are named after some of my favorite pups that I worked with. They finally fixed the bug in Bedrock where your paintings fall off the wall constantly. So I get to have paintings hiding these. But these are just dispensers for, you know, consumables. You just push the button, walk up. I might replace these with some shelves, like the vending machine thing. But I kind of like this, and it's a big redstone thing in the back. I might as well use it if it's there, you know. think the pool turned out looking really cool. Just blue terracotta and sea lanterns with the quartz. I like that. This floor, it didn't turn out looking the greatest. I ran out of white candles, so I ended up putting colored candles at the top. I think if the colored candles were at the bottom, it would look better. But it does look good at night. So maybe we'll see that at night. Nothing much here. Bamboo farm. Bone meal farm. This is the point of the video where I kind of get to the end of what was in my head. I'm not quite sure where to go now except for building. Oh, the conservatory. We didn't look at this yet. First, behind here, I hit a few farms. Nothing pretty. I didn't decorate it. But we got sea pickles. Flower farm. The bedrock flower farms are pretty awesome. You get so many so fast. But honestly, I don't think I made one in Java. So I don't know. Tiny little cactus farm. Got me all the green dye I need. Low lichen. I think this one was bamboo or wheat or mud or something. I don't know. Not mud. Sugarcane. Upstairs. This is where I kind of messed around with floor designs. I've never done a floor like this before. Found a really cool picture online and just, tried to recreate it. And I think the dark with all the colors looks really good. And I was just in here earlier and I was thinking with the new shelves, I could do something here with the new shelves. And then in the corners, maybe a light block, glowstone. Glowstone and some red mangrove shelves, maybe. Would look good. On the sides over here, don't judge me. It's literally just carrots on this side, potatoes on that side. Minecarts underneath. I wanted to get a nice supply and then turn it into maybe like a botanical garden, like a greenhouse or something. But that would have looked cool. But yeah, this one too, I just freestyled in survival. Came up with something that worked and looked good and fit this space. That's how I played Minecraft for the first 3 years I played. It was all just survival, building in survival. If I messed up, I had to take it down and, resource management, all that stuff. I'm sure there's a lot of you guys that play like that too. But I don't think I really started to grow as a builder and as a redstoner too until I started making little creative worlds and experimenting and stuff. And that one I just lost, that was the first one that I've done like more than one project on, honestly. So no big deal. We got this. We got this, and we're going to build something even better. Speaking of building, let's get to this build for today. I have something awesome planned. I've never seen anything like it in Minecraft. If I'm wrong, I didn't search hard enough. But it's fun. This is all we need for the actual build. The numbers aren't exact, guys. Sorry. You know what? I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. I'm going to pause this. I got to let my dogs out. I'll be back. So I paused the recording, but not the game. And when I came back, this little guy had pushed me all the way over here from way over there. That's so crazy, man. Let's build this thing. We're going to build something magical with less than 20 blocks. Okay, so I did a little bit of prep work. This is our obsidian parking brake for the flying machine we're building. If you don't know anything about flying machines yet, or if you're scared, follow along with me. I'm going to build this in survival. You can see that it's not that hard. And after this video, go watch Omledu's video on flying machines. Omledu is his name. He has every single redstone video you could want. And a really good one on flying machines. And I've never built one until 3 days ago when I watched his video and started building them. They're super simple, so don't be intimidated. It'll be a lot of fun. So prep work. I have obsidian brakes that catch the machine on each side. Then I want you guys to see me bridge that whole long bridge. Make sure they were lined up, so I just did that real quick. And then I know I'm going to have to do some redstone back here. I'm not quite sure. I might have to do a little bit of terraforming to get this looking good, but should be close to that. So that's it. Let's build this thing. It's going to be fast and fun, and hopefully it works, and I don't look like a fool. We're going sticky piston, then glazed terracotta, and then a slime block. Okay? And then 4 slime blocks on this side. That's it for this part. Oh, wait, no, it's not. Sorry. Take an observer and make it so the face is facing out that way. This might look familiar to you if you've built a bamboo harvesting scythe flying machine. That's exactly what this is, but I just took off the edges because we don't need that. We're not cutting down bamboo, right? And then here is a sticky piston facing back. Can I get it from here? Do I have to get down on... Might have to get down there. Let's see. Hate that. Hate how you can't get those angles. Super annoying sometimes. Let's build up there with some resin. This nice and quick. Hey, buddy. There's one of my guys that I go hunting with. He's got a bone. Wondering where all of them went to. So sticky piston goes here. Then we're going to go temporary block and the other glazed terracotta. Okay, you can break that block. And we're going to get back up there. And it's like 4 more blocks and we're done. With this part of it. The complicated part where I'm probably going to fail. Oh, that I got slime on top of my thing here. Okay. Okay. Find another way up. See if I can nail this. Ooh, nailed it. Alright. So we need another sticky piston right next to this thing. It's facing this way. Oh wait, no, it's got to be over here. What goes right here? What goes right there? Remember, or do I have to look at the picture? Oh no, it is a sticky piston right there. Okay. Okay, never mind. Never mind, that's right, that's right. Sticky piston right there, and then a slime block. And then we're going... I feel like I did this wrong, guys. I feel like I did this wrong. Give me 1 second here. I totally did. Slime block goes there. Don't need that one. That's what I did wrong. Okay, we got this. We got this. I really just forgot that I just did that, right? Can we nail it again? Yes, we did. Okay. Now we're almost done. Because all we need is 1, 2, 3. And is there one more? Oh, you know what? We need one more up here, guys. That's it. You might not. It all depends on where your break is. Okay? Wait, you know what? I might not even need that. Let's see. Hopefully this even works. For all I know, this isn't even going to work. And it's going to be a really long... Oh, I totally forgot. Crucial part. But you know what? This isn't the end of the world here. We can go like this. Put a block there. And we were missing an observer facing that way. So now when I break this block, our machine should take off. Okay, cool. Alright, I think I'm going to make, you know, like a detailed block by block tutorial that's just this thing we're making today. So that might be a little more clear. Thanks for bearing with me here. Doing this in one take as we go. Can I land on this thing? They're really hard to stay on. Usually. Okay. Working. Cool. While we're flying, a couple things about me and what I plan for this channel. I'm going to be posting shorts of cool stuff I figure out, you know, or ideas I have that I think you might be able to use in your world in some way. So, you know, something that'll either help you get your ideas out faster or better, or new things that I figure out, like I said, discoveries, stuff like that. That's going to be the shorts. And then I'll make longer videos for the things that I think need more explanation. And then we'll do these Let's Plays, which I'll split between this world, where I'm going to keep building up around this lake, And since this isn't Harry Potter vibe, I can go crazy with it. Maybe end up going steampunky, more crazy stuff like what we're building here today. And then I got the Harry Potter world where the best thing about that world to me is that's our world, right? Just hidden behind magic. So there's nothing stopping me from flying 10,000 blocks away and starting building the Great Pyramids or something. You know, or I really wanted to build a zoo in Minecraft. I have some great ideas for a big zoo. So my point with that is, if you like my style and what I've been up to, then stay tuned because there's a lot more to come. I have ideas for years worth of content. Okay, so I don't need these blocks. I need these 4 here. So wherever this lands, right, wherever your other break is, we're going to come over to this side of it where this observer is, and we're going to stick an observer facing right into it. And then we got to come up here and take a regular piston, put it right there so it's facing this way. And now the redstone for this is super easy, guys. It's a repeater, and then put it on the maximum delay. So click it 3 times, and it's going this way, coming out of the observer. And then we need another repeater going into the piston, and then the same thing, maximum delay. Then we're going to take 2 redstone dust, put it right there, and that's it. The next time this machine hits over here, it'll automatically go back that way. Okay, we're going to test that and see if it works. Well, not now, but you know, next time it comes this way, we'll test that. But now we have to run a redstone circuit over here to send this thing back to us, or to keep it bouncing so that we don't have to hit a button every time. It'll just start it going. It'll continuously go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And to do that, I'm going to improvise some redstone that I just learned yesterday, and we'll see how it goes. Wherever this piece lands, I want to poke a hole on the other side of that, and that's where we'll start our circuit. And I have a cute idea on how we can hide this and cover it up to make it blend in. It broke. It broke. Why you break? Why you break? Oh man. Okay, we gotta try this again, guys. See what happens. Something's off down there. We'll figure it out. And should be really quick to rebuild it, so bear with me. The end result of this is going to be something magical. So piston. Yeah, because this has to go out there more. Okay. You gotta take the whole thing down, guys. Sorry. If I knew how to edit, I would make this more interesting. I'll learn. Or not. You can just bear with me and come along for the ride. Just like if I'm streaming or something. So it goes piston, this one, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then one more. Okay, then we come over here, observer, facing that way. These are all the sheep that I freed, by the way. I think there's 2 or 3 that snuck off. They might be wandering around in the mountain. I'm missing a couple colors. I bred up a few more though, so I can dye them all up right and have them looking nice. Can I do this? Did I do this before? Nope, that's right. We had to go down there. Oh. Okay, friendos. Definitely would have practiced this a lot more if I still had that creative world. Crazy. Oh my gosh. Still can't believe I did that, guys. So dumb. I'm so dumb. I felt so dumb. What are you gonna do though, right? And I'm doing this again! I can't get up there this way! Oh, this is perfect. This is perfect for my first Let's Play. If you guys can put up with this, you'll put up with anything. Oh, man. All right, sticky piston facing this way. And then it was nothing. And then over here was slime block. Slime block, slime block. Missing some slime somewhere. Probably mixed around with my sniffer friend. Yep. Oh, hey, there it was, buddy. It was. You snuffed it up, didn't you? Did you snuff it up? Guys, I'm not making this up. Something about today. I am just. And I'm gonna post this because this just feels like so like me. This is me. This is me wrapped up in a perfect package right here. I can't believe that. I did that like 6 times. Okay, pushy button. We go. No, I broke it again. What did I do? Guys, help me out here. Help me out, chat. And I went up the thing again. Okay, cut. All right, let's try this again. This time we're using the ghast. No scaffolding needed. And I'm leaving that in because I thought that was hilarious. And it made me laugh so hard that my dogs got really excited and we ended up playing, and then we went outside and played tug, and I want that memory. That was awesome. And I want you guys to know that that's me. I'm a goofball, and when I make longer episodes like this, it's going to be me failing a lot and learning as I go and being silly, figuring stuff out as we go. I think that's the best part. Like if I know a lot of these guys, they pre-record stuff and they do multiple attempts and everything, and but then the viewer doesn't get to see what you learned at all, and that's huge when it comes to these Let's Plays. For me, when I was watching them, I was always trying to learn new stuff, new ways to play the game that I love, new ways to get better at it, here we are again, where I built this thing 700 times, and I'm just kind of at the part where my brain is just giving up. But I think it's this, and then there's a sticky piston here. Break that. Server goes there. Break that. And then there's one more slime block. Right there. Okay, push the button. Off we go. Cool. So we have the return part done. Keep getting clogged with scoot. There we go. And I think, oh, it brought some resin along with it. I don't think that's good. Ooh, nice shot. And then while we're up here, why don't we see if we can get phase 2 going. I had another boat. There was a sheep in a boat. There he is. You play Bedrock and you hate dealing with boats? Always use something that isn't a sword first. Get that right spot right there, and then 5 quick hits with your sword. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It only took 4 because I already beat that cow a bunch, but that's usually the method I use. Because otherwise you're killing whatever's in there, like I killed that cow. Get this other boat up there too. Place him on the boat while he's... Let's see. Can I put the boat on from the ghast if I get close enough? It'd be a nice little fun test right now. Yeah, okay, cool. So now we want to make it so... We got it so it'll come back this way. We want to make it so it'll go back that way. And this is going to be a little bit of tricky redstone. Yeah, let's have fun. See what we can do. So, the only thing I could figure out on my own was what I'm going to try right here. And hopefully it works. It worked in creative. Need to get rid of this. The piston's going to fire, but that should be okay. Alright, I think we're all good here. That's still all the same, right? It didn't break? Alright, so When this guy arrives, he's going to trigger another observer. And that's going to lead into a repeater set to a 2-tick delay. So click it one time. Do that right? Yeah. Then we're going 2 redstone dust. So with this circuit, our objective is to turn this observer signal into a button press signal. Because there's a difference, and I didn't really realize this. But when you push a button, it extends the piston for like 2.5 seconds. But if a piston gets a signal from an observer, it goes in and out really fast, and it doesn't work. It makes this farm break. So I just learned this yesterday, guys, and I'm letting you know this so you know if there's something you're struggling with or something you want to try to do but it's not working, like, don't give up. Go watch a video, you know, ask the internet, how do I do this? How do I do that? Works for Minecraft too. There's a lot of awesome guides out there. And when it comes to redstone, for me, it's been Omledu. O-M-L-E-D-U. I'm going to say his name a bunch of times in my videos because he honestly changed this game for me, man. It's crazy. You know, the things I never thought I'd even be interested in learning how to do. Because it was always so hard. Alright, so I think my objective here, I'm going to make my redstone line look like part of the plant. If we can get it looking good. Needs to go up to the corner of that block, so I think I'll go like this and then break one. What does that look? Maybe that's okay. Yeah, that looks good. And maybe add some more or add some blue behind it. We'll see how that looks later. But now I just have to connect this redstone line up to here. Right, let's double check everything here. Observer's gonna be here, facing this way. So I need to push the button, send it, break the button, put my redstone here, and get the observer in place before it comes back. This is all set right. Oh, I didn't put this on the right delay. That would have broke the whole thing. Okay, so maximum delay for this one. And then we send it. We gotta do all this. Well, I guess we got time, but not too much, because I don't want that machine to unload. Okay, observer time. Oh, wrong way, observer. This way, buddy. Yeah. And break that. Then we'll catch up with this thing. And I'm actually going to grab this guy and bring him with. He has a very important part to play, my friends. If you didn't catch my short, and if you're still confused as to what we're doing here, we're making a moving balloon display that bounces back and forth across this magical little area that I have here. And it's going to make it even more amazing. And I have to figure out how to do this in survival while it's moving. Dun, 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 dun. Put a leash on, jump down, crouch, shift click it onto the boat, and that should be all we need to do. Step 1, done. Please go back the other way. Yes! The magic begins. Yes! Now I just want to add a couple more ghast onto here. But I think I'm going to leave you guys. This has been a lot longer than I thought it would be. I want to prove that this works. I ran it overnight in my creative world before I deleted it on accident. And in the morning, both of the boats had fallen off. So I don't know how long it's going to work for. We do have to fix it, you know, or somebody leave me a message in the comments. There's got to be a way to get the boats to stay on better. All right, the leads were fine, but the boats fell off. And the gas were still stuck to the boats. Just down here. they didn't carry them away for some reason. I don't know. Like maybe it changed the state of the boat, so it still thought it was on the slime down here or something. I don't know. I couldn't wrap my head around that. But this works. It's amazing. It's wonderful. Let me get another guy here. Harness him up. And I want to sit in my spot and see this view. Where'd he go? Can I do this while flying? Ah! Oh, almost, buddy. I think the allay ruined it for us. Did the machine break? Okay, it did. It's out of render distance, so it broke. But these are super easy to fix. We're just going to pop a button right on that observer's face right there. And if it's not that one, then it's the other observer. But that's it. And I'm going to sit in my spot. Look at this. Beautiful, wonderful sight. And call it a day, I think, guys. I'm going to stop talking for a bit and just let you enjoy. I wish some of the music had played. I don't know how to edit in yet. So enjoy a balloon moving across my world in silence. I'm just kidding. I did this. You think I was just gonna leave one there? Come on. I'm Eddie. You guys gotta get to know me.